there, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm talking about asset allocation. And in asset allocation, we've got the asset mix, and also we have the risk tolerance, and we've got the length of the investment time. And all these are incorporated in order to ensure that there's a balance in an investment portfolio, which is really essential. So number one, for strategic asset allocation, this is whereby you can set a target and rebalance it now and then. For example, then the stocks had a return of 10%, and now the bonds have a return of 5%. So when you take 50% of the stocks and 50% of the balance, the return will be 7.5% per year. So number two is tactical asset allocation, and this is whereby you should be in a position to identify when the short-term opportunities are in cost, as in there is some profit that are being gained in these short-term opportunities, and then what you're going to do is rebalance that with a long-term investment position. And in this second strategy, it demands that you should be very disciplined, because you're involving some tactics for you to reach to the best return. So number two, we've got tactical asset allocation, and this is whereby you're able to identify when the short-term opportunities have their cost, and then you're going to rebalance that portfolio with the long-term asset position. Here you're going to use tactics, and you should be a person who is so disciplined to identify when these short-term opportunities are achieving their targets, and because what you want is the best end result. So you rebalance the short-term opportunities, and then you rebalance that portfolio with the long-term asset position. So number three, constant weighting asset allocation. This is whereby there's constant rebalancing of your portfolio, and it's whereby it involves a buy and hold strategy. Like for example, if there is a decrease in value of an asset, you're going to buy more of that asset, and if there is an increase in the value of that asset, you're going to sell more of that asset. So you can opt to use this asset allocation method. For number four, it's dynamic asset allocation. For the dynamic asset allocation, it relies on the judgment of the managers rather than relying on the judgment of the target mix. So this is the opposite of constant weighting asset allocation. In constant weighting asset allocation, we say that if the value of the stock decreases, you're going to sell it. You're going to buy more of that, and if it increases, you sell it. But for this dynamic, it's whereby you're going to, if the value of the asset is decreasing, what you're going to do is that you're going to sell that asset, because you have an anticipation that it's going to continually decrease. But if the stock is appreciating in value, you're going to buy more of that. So point number five, it's the insured asset allocation. So here there's establishment of a base portfolio value, and this base portfolio value is not allowed to drop, and as long as the return doesn't go below the base, there is active management that is involved, and where this active management is being exercised, there's ensuring that the selling, buying, and holding ensure that the portfolio will actually increase in value. So point number 6 is the integrated asset allocation. So here it's whereby you're going to consider the economic expectations and the risk in order for you to establish an asset mix. So in this strategy, you're not just going to account for the economic expectations, but also you're going to account for the changes that occur in the risk tolerance and the changes in the capital market. So that has been it, guys, for regarding the asset allocation, and I hope this video will be helpful to you. And if you've watched up to this far, thank you so much, and let's meet in the next one. Bye, guys.